James was smart. He was fairly quiet. He was well-behaved, polite. That's why when I saw this originally, I was shocked. I thought, you know, I knew he had some really far-out beliefs, but I never knew it could come to this point. You know, once you talk to James for a while, you would start that sympathy towards Nazism, that idolization of Hitler, that you know, belief in white supremacy. It would start to creep out. Yeah, it was pretty clear he held white supremacist views. You know, he was into this whole idea that, you know, the whites were a dominant race. They had, you know, and he was a bright kid. I mean, he could go back and use historical points to back up his argument, or at least in his view, they were backing up his argument. You know, people at the school knew. Leadership knew, you know, people at the school knew. Teachers knew. His senior year, he was wanting to join the Army, and he was, you know, I had him in class twice, and he was keeping me up to tabs with, you know, every step of the process, working with a recruiter, all that stuff. And at the end of the process, he was denied, and it was, at the time, you know, a big letdown for him. His German was probably pretty decent because he was a Germanophile. I mean, he loved, you know, the German language, the culture, all this stuff. And then, of course, that went much further and darker, you know, into Nazism, Adolf Hitler, and, you know, views on race and white supremacy, sadly.